bargain duck. Welcome back to La Mulana. I actually have some information. I learned about ice fire treetops. It's in this game, and I called it the Muspelheim. Apparently it's supposed to be Muspelheim and Niflheim combined. Like, one side's fire, one side's ice. And it turns out there's some fun things that happen with fire giants during Ragnarok. But, of course, there's not going to be a Ragnarok in this game, of course. So, we previously went to Valhalla, and I did quite a few things here, and also now I have a goal for myself. I want to try and get what I thought was a late game item earlier than I thought I could get it. Because I saw a video of a guy using it on the 4th boss, and I was like, you could get it that early? But we're not even at the 4th boss yet. We're working on the 2nd boss now, because the 2nd boss's item it's guarding is pretty useful. I think we pretty much got most of the down, if not all of the down, done already. And we also learned about blood corridors and living corn, and ducks that run shops. Yeah, we gotta do that thing today. That's what I gotta do. If you're wondering why I'm jumping over this spot right here, you could see it. It's a trap. I'm gonna try and trigger it without getting caught in it. Nah, like that. See? It would have dropped you on spikes. You don't want to be on spikes. Not in this game. That's ridiculous. You can walk right through them, though. Just don't drop on them. I need to be up there, don't I? Yes, I do. So I killed a Cabracan and a Zapakna. And there's something called a Vucub Caquix. Because I don't want to pronounce that name. And it doesn't seem to be anybody here. Got an armored throne, though. There's 12 thrones, only one is the correct one. And there he is! The ghosts of his sons are attacking me. They're throwing flooring at me. And he has spikes. Do not spike. Ah! His son is hiding behind him. And I can't reach with the whip. This guy is rather hard to avoid because of the rubble. Especially since we got extra rubble from that, the guy I can't seem to hit. And now he's dead. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of health, but he's rather unfair. And this will drop us down into another area we've already been in. What we need to do is this. Pedestal. That opens up those doors. Also, there's enemies in this room now. Don't let them live. At least don't let the demon live. The fire-breathing demon, it should die. Get into the backwards hitbox of my whip. Okay, I'll give you the forward hitbox then. Could have sworn there was more data around here. Now, we could go down, but we ain't gonna accomplish anything on the down. Just an empty room. Dissonance. It's conflict, and a stone with a face swallows it. Okay, that's weird, but we've seen a bargain duck today, so I'll take anything at this point. That destroys that wall. Well, we could have visited this guy before, but let's visit him now. Prispathy. There's a malicious spirit around. What are you doing? Nothing. Just archaeology. Don't mind me. Just stabbing skeletons. Malicious spirit, you say? Has something to do with a trickster type person like this guy over here? Stab him right in the face, right in the kneecap. So, this room is going to be very important much later. We can't get to it right now. I mean, we can, but we need what seems to be the 4 sigils from the last game. And if you can tell by the sigil spot here, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this? Also, what's these? We'll talk about these a little bit later. Those are backer costumes that I've unlocked. I'm going with Classic Lamisa right now, but I will show you where you can find them. Just the problem is that I don't know how non-backers can get the keys to get them. Also, Trickster right here. Yeah, you were trying to hide, weren't you? The blood gave you away, though. If you notice, there's a little blood on the walls where he ran to, just to give it away. Hey, I killed that malicious spirit. It's headed for Vritra's Ankh. Vritra's not ready yet! Well, we gotta stop him before he gets fully powered. So he'll open the way for us. See, we couldn't even go that way without that old man. I bet the old man was named Jeb. I'm gonna heal up first, because that sounds like boss. And you know, let's destroy a boss. Not even 5 minutes in, we're destroying a boss, because I'm gonna go out of order a little bit, and that item will really help. So how many shurikens do I got? Enough. I do have to mess with Nebber, though. Hey, Nebber, I'm here to annoy you. Haha! You can't get weird on my butt, I have a knife. The baby is so happy to see her get pissed off, though. The child's not gonna be raised right. The child isn't being raised right. I'm confident in this. So, now we got spikes. Now we got bats. Now we got a Vritra. I'm going the other way. I don't want to mess with that fire-breathing demon over there, because he won't stop shooting fireballs at me. I'll take the upper route instead. Especially since this corn bleeds money. And it might also bleed experience points, too. Because I need those. I took too much damage from Spike. Spike's hurt in this game. Actually, Spike's hurt in the last game, too. Don't fall in Spikes ever. Backstabbing corn! Luckily, we have this little shortcut opened up now, even though all the enemies are back. What would be great is to get some experience. Go the other way. Thank you. Murder bats! Every time I see a bat on the screen, I get upset. Maybe this bird person will have some soul for me. Yes! Not enough soul! I need more soul! I'm going into this boss fight with full health, damn it. Be a soul. That's money. I'm taking more damage! There we go. And a weight for my efforts, too. I think those demons drop weights. Let me check the glossary real quick. What were they? Oh, they drop coins. I think it's the skeleton that dropped the weight there. Here he is again. And it's another Ankh. And there's that mural that we saw before. The Vritra lives here. And I have the Ankh jewel from, Divine Corridor. Or, not Divine Corridor. I combined two areas together. That actually sounds pretty cool, though. Let it be like a Christian thing. Don't have any Christian references in this game. I mean, they have their own, cultures and whatnot. That would be pretty cool to see in Mulana 3. But right now, we have a Godzilla. It's Vritra, giant boss. Hey, you can hit things with the back of your whip. Also, this guy has some mean fireballs that go through platforms. And a ground stomp attack. If you linger around him in front of his face for too long, he'll try to swipe at you. And I think that's independent of his cooldowns for his fireballs. That thing. Also, water still hurts. Don't be down at the bottom of the screen. This guy is like, he's kind of like Bahamut with legs. Also, he has split fireballs, too. Don't want to be in the water. Sometimes it's just safer to not touch his face at all. You must be on the top layer, or you won't be getting anywhere with that. Ah! Fireball right in the face. Man, I wish I had double jumping, but I don't. Uh-oh, he's getting into pissy boss mode. He's moving faster now. He's speeding up. No, this is not a Wario game. You're not allowed to speed up. Okay, that was close. I was really playing with fire there. I mean playing with water. I think if you're too far away for anything else, he'll start doing the ground stomp more often. So stay off the other platforms whenever he does the spike thing. That's late in the boss fight. Ah! Die now! I've killed Godzilla with a whip! That was really close. I almost got murdered there. That was like one whip away. And that's the second boss defeated. Vritra. The first boss room that we were in, I had a little bit of lag, and it made Lumisa start her celebration a little bit late. So all of her animations were late. You might have noticed it in the video. And here's Samaranta, who got my address too now. Everyone's calling me. He has a message from Alsadana. Oh, he has an item for me. And I have a Scalesphere. I wonder what this is all about, though. I haven't seen this happen with Fafnir. It's ominous. There's faces in there. It's Bolosing at me or something. I wonder what all that's about. It's probably nothing, though. Oh no, I've been tricked! They're gonna awaken Eglana with the death of Vritra. I've been fooled! Ah, never trust an old man! Ever! Not even if they have a harem. Wouldn't it be something if Zelpa, like, betrayed us? Actually, no. It wouldn't be anything. Huh, I didn't know you could actually grapple claw onto that. The very top of the ladder. I was just trying to climb it. Okay, you have something for me? I defeated the Vritra. Yeah, it's kind of weird facing at me. It's Dissonance. There's warring races in Eglana, making dissonance all over the place. So we won't be able to stop Eglana from doing what it's doing unless we stop the wars of the 5 races. It's kind of like a battle of 5 armies. Only the 8 children could do this because they're ignorant of the mother. The Fairy Queen said you could use this on the dissonance. The Beherit. So that's a stone with a face, and it swallows dissonance, doesn't it? Nope, I'm cool. Go back to getting your rest. He's an old guy. He's even older than Zelpa. Will he betray me? I'm wary of old men in this game now. Nope, we got the Beherit. Or the Beherit. Is that another pronunciation I gotta look up? No. I'll just let Zelpa tell us what it is. The secret treasure of the 7 children. Brought by the 6 children. Or something. Zelpa is not that helpful in this game. Was he thinking about anything else besides movies? Ah, yeah, if anyone never saw the original Mulana, Zelpa was big into gaming. Like, really big into gaming. There's no games that interest them anymore. Oh no! He's having a falling out. Those video games are kid things, right? I mean, harems are for adults. And brandy snifters are wine glasses. Whatever that is. Pretty sure it's a wine glass. It looks a little bit too small to be brandy snifter. Are you having a little bit of nostalgia, Elder Zelpud? Well, I guess it's kind of like a video game. I haven't leveled up. It takes me like a whole year to level up, and then I don't get any better stats. In fact, they get worse. And now he's just repeating dialogue. I think we've seen everything Elder Zelpud has to say about video games. Oh well. He's having an identity crisis when it comes to video games. We have a Beherit, and we have some dissonance running around. I think we're gonna need to solve this. Can't just let that sit in there. That'll cause some big trouble. Also, there's a rumor going around that the longer you let Vritra hang around, the stronger Vritra gets. You don't want a strong Vritra. Especially since it was guarding the Scalesphere, which makes us immune to being poisoned by water. So that's useful for us. But sadly we do have to walk all the way back to get to the Dissonance. You know what's causing me dissonance? All these bats. And skeletons. There better not be a skeleton bat. Luckily, there's no knockback if you're on stairs. That's a good thing. Alright, we got this. Clean it up. That sounded like an angry cow. Well, the Beherit has some dissonance in it now. Its eyes are glowing red. That's not an ominous thing. Absolutely not. Let's go somewhere else that's not having any dissonance right now. Like the roots of the Yggdrasil. I found a list of, like, Norse pronunciations, and I'm gonna go with that. So this is called the Yggdrasil. The world worm thing that we were talking about in the last video is called the Jormungand. That's how it was pronounced to me, and that's how I'm gonna pronounce it. Of course I got stuff like Muspelheim and Ratatosker. Those stuff I got right. The Nidog. There's some easy Norse, if you're getting into Norse. Even though it's more like ancient Icelandic. There are some things I do want to do here, though. There's Elder Zelput again, hold on. He wanted to talk more about video games. But I was gonna have him. I get it. Video games aren't calling to you anymore. Well, just pick up a new app. The Guild app. We're looking for hidden shops. Also, I didn't offend this guy, and I didn't offend the bargain duck either. No, I'm not gonna buy it. I don't want to offend the bargain duck. He's a bargain duck. So we're heading to a new area today, now that we've killed the Vritra. I mean, we could go here without killing the Vritra, but you'd be upset not having a Scalesphere. Especially where I'm going. It's not a Crusher Wall after all. It's a way to a new area. The Annwfn. I call it the Alfheim, because that sounds cooler. And look, there's a thing already right here, waiting for us. Expects us to push a block. No, Chi's not gonna do it. Archaeologist's not gonna do it either. Also, we gotta avoid hitting any spikes. Lumisa has some gravity to her. Here's another prophecy. Yggdrasil's gonna awaken, and there's a red star. It grants a wish that's held at the final gate. There's a dude with a horn. And some kind of weird... I guess it would be like a rainbow bridge. And spirits everywhere. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save all the prophecies. And just put that right underneath part 2. We still have this going on, and we still have this going on as well. And of course we got these, real important. Hey, it's the blob guys again. The Tog. They're from the Mausoleum of the Giants. Amorphous creatures that look like frogs. The original ones are a lot more aggressive. Also, I think I saw a Grail point down here. Did I just see a book too? Welcome to Annwfn. Last bastion against the people that want to control Mulana. Well, I kinda helped them out a little bit by killing the Vritra. I hope they're friendly to me. I want those weights. I'll go the back way. Right over here. Die, skeleton, you don't belong in this world. Right here. Oh, now I'm dead. Thanks a lot, Mulana. Why did you come to Ruins to translate dirty games anyway? Sit down and write the visual novel. You might not be alive if a death trap kills you. You might want to have a visual novel. Also, we got Kosugi research papers. Really? Lemez is just leaving his stuff around? In app form, even. Lemez's research papers. So, those are the two we saw in the Muspelheim. They're already in Mulana, doing things. Yeah, I didn't know Lemeza had that technology prowess. Yeah, might as well activate that, and Guild. Now we get a journal. Lemez is leaving notes about the lore in his place. There's a gigantic living thing. So the mother was making children to populate the Earth because she wanted to go back to the skies. Even though she's extremely large, the races kind of lived inside of her for a little bit, which is why it's called the Village of Departure. What was the light given off when Lameza killed the mother? There was like a little fetus thing going on in there. Could it be Eglana is the child of La Mulana? Who knows? Lameza's gonna figure out all of that, because I'm just gonna be doing other things. Alright, we could go off to the right. I'll do that a little bit later. Written on the face. Climb Kukulkan's forehead. Well, I don't know who Kukulkan is. I know who Makara is now. It's an elephant slug. An elephant fish, actually. Kind of a primordial land animal with a trunk. So, what is this thing? Hey, Kukulkan! Well, it said to climb his forehead, and it means that literally. There's a ladder you can barely see right here. That leads us to a new place. The Mausoleum of the Fairy King, Alfer. The Alfer Fairies. No, not that, what was it, 90s? Is it 80s or 90s? When was Alf the popular thing? You know, the alien that eats cats. This is Frey. I could use some power. Oh, we're gonna have to visit Freya. I wonder if we've seen her before. No, I'm good. So I kind of went out of sequence here. You're supposed to get a hint to come look at this guy, but that skeleton was so enticing. The Fairy Queen. That's Freya. She's at the Endless Corridor. We're gonna have to go back there a little bit later. That was not exactly on my cards today. I've been enticed by archaeology. Also gravity. Thanks, skeleton. You helped me sequence break a little bit. Now, this is where you would need the Scalesphere if you don't want to hurt. Boldly go beyond the watery divide. Also, there's a skeleton down here. Yeah, you're wearing clothes, and maybe ninjas will be able to sink. But Lameza's not very ninja right now. So it's a little hard to stay underwater. You kind of like have to hold down and spam the jump button. Also, this door is a fake door. Stab it with your knife. It's Agasura. It takes the form of a snakehead and ambushes people by pretending to be doors. Yeah, you don't want to get swallowed by this. Even though it just does damage to you in this game. I have a feeling it's a lot more unpleasant. Who's that? It's Mulbrook! She's from the last game. She was an elder. She liked sleeping a lot and dreaming about weird things. She was able to break free from the mother, and now she's an archaeologist too. She's ultra smart. She's investigating things. And Elder Zelpa decided to give her a ring and help out with Eglana. Well, nice to meet you too, Mulbrook. She has impressive agility, and she could check out deeper areas for us. And she'll be tweeting us as well. I mean, Zelputting us. Deal with it! 7 children agility! You okay? Yeah, I'm sure she's fine. She's just sleeping it off. Titan race of the second children are exterminated. We're gonna have to go to the Shrine of the Frost Giants. By boat. Also, there's a block over there. You can't really do anything with this block. And there's Zuma Kane. Mayan creator deity. Yeah, we can't push this. We need some help. Luckily, the help is in this room right here. In the form of weight. Stab. Stab. By the way, you could farm the Togs. They'll just keep coming. They'll drop like coins and souls. I don't even think they drop coins. Oh, Danto Tyrannos! Drops rolling shurikens. It's a buffalo fish. Lots of fish in this area. It can swallow an elephant whole. I'm not quite sure why, because it's only slightly bigger than Lumisa. Abandon your desires. Don't look at them. Well, right now I desire to kill a bat and a skeleton. I didn't abandon those, did I? Especially when Togs fall through the world. I saw that. You saw that too. What it means is, don't look at the treasure. I don't want it. I don't want it. Ow, I want it! Thank you. It's the glove! It'll let us push blocks. Also, if you do look at your desires, that thing shoots at you. And you can't duck under it because it's too low. Yeah, it shoots many times. Don't let it happen. It's not an instant death, though. It just hurts you a whole bunch inside. But we got ourselves a glove. Which means we could go over here and open this up because Mulbrook's kind of out of it at the moment. Treasure solved! I wonder where this leads. I climbed that ladder before the ladder even existed. So this looks pretty important, especially since there's a soul door up there and a conception spot over there. There's a boat here! I want boats! Yeah, don't hang out there. The skeleton was there to warn you. I could have sworn there's something down there too. I'm immune to water, might as well check. You attack slower in the water too. I don't want to go that way just yet. In fact, we're coming up on like 27, 28 minutes now. So I just want to hit that pedestal and head back to an autosave or a regular save. Stab some buffalo fish in the thigh. Downward stabbing. What is this supposed to kill? Pretty much anything, apparently. There we go. And that'll send us deeper into the Alfheim. Not where I'm going today. We'll have to wait till next time. Good night, folks.